This video is all about generating a market summary report. You can see that I'm already logged into my market organization's metrics account, and I'm going to click on the market that I want to generate a report for. So once I'm in this markets page, I go to the reports tab along the menu at the top. Market summary reports are organized and calculated season by season. So when you first pull up the reports tab, Metrics is going to automatically show the latest season. So if you want to change which season is being reported on, you click into this white box, which will pull up a drop-down menu, and you can then select which season you want to report on. So I'm going to choose 2017 season. Once I select that, Metrics is automatically going to reset the numbers in the widget report, drawing data from that 2017 season, and it's going to repopulate the text in the header, in the footer, and on the widgets back to its default settings. The summary report is comprised of several components. The main component is, of course, the widgets that display data and information about your market. However, do not overlook the importance of the title, introductory text, the footer, social information, and the logo. These are places on your report that you can edit, either in your market profile or within the widget report. So up at the top here, the automatic title displays the season that the data is calculated for. That you can change with the drop-down menu, as I showed before. The address of the market, as well as the information about when it's open, comes from the market report. Similarly, if we scroll down to the bottom of the report, the text about your social information and getting in touch, as well as your market's logo, are coming from the market profile. If you need to make changes to any of those elements, you have to navigate away from this page to the market profile, make the changes there, and then come back to the summary reports, and they will be displayed. That is the topic of another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can edit the footer text as well as the introductory text within this reporting screen. Up at the top, underneath the drop-down menu for the season, there's a blue button that says Edit Report Data. You can click on this button to display this screen where you can edit the intro text, the footer text, and the footer notes. In this intro text, I see that this word unique got cut off, so I'm going to finish typing that. I'm also going to write information about what nutrition program currencies my market accepts, because I want to make it clear that our market is friendly to people using federal nutrition assistance. So I'm going to write 5 points market accepts SNAP, WIC, Farmers Market Nutrition Program, and Baltimore Bucks. I am reviewing the footer text, which looks good, and I'm reviewing the footer notes, which I don't want to make any changes to. So now that I've made the changes that I want, I'm going to update the report information, and you can see that my intro text has updated to include the sentence that I just wrote. In addition, I scroll down and check to make sure that the footer still looks how I want it to. And now I'm going to move on I'm now going to show you how to edit your widgets and move your widgets to convey the information on your summary report that is best going to communicate to your audience what it is you want them to know about your market and the data from your season. So in this case, I'm going to create a widget report that reflects information from my vendor profiles and my visitor counts that I worked hard to collect in the 2017 season. So scrolling down, Metrics automatically generates 6 widgets to display in your report. If I want to edit or change one of these widgets, I'm going to have to delete it in order to add a new one. So I'm going to delete this widget and this widget, which come from the visitor survey information. I'm going to keep this widget about customer counts. I'm going to get rid of this widget about SNAP sales. And I'm going to keep this widget about people employed by our vendors' businesses. Now, in order to add a widget, I'm scrolling up to the top to this blue button that says Add a Widget. In this drop-down menu are all the options for widgets that automatically come with Metrics. If there is a widget that you would like to see added to this list, whether from data that's already in Metrics or something that you don't currently collect in Metrics, please let us know by entering a help desk ticket through the guide site. For now, these are the widgets that we have to work with. The ones that are gray are widgets that are already displayed on the summary report. The widgets that are black are ones that we are able to choose. So for this example, I'm going to choose additional information that comes from the vendor profile. So I'm going to select the average distance that the farms are located from the market. And this is your chance to edit the headline and the subheadline that shows next to your data. I am going to keep it as the default and hit submit. Now, as I scroll down, I can see that that widget was added to my report, and I can see the default text is being displayed. I'm going to scroll back up and add 2 more widgets. So again, I go to add a widget. This time, I'm going to select the total number of vendors at the market. And I'm going to keep the headline and the subheadline as the default text. Once again, I scroll down and check, yes, that is now successfully in the summary report. And I'm going to add 1 more widget. I'm going to go to the drop-down menu and I am going to select the percentage of our vendors who are farmers and submit. So now I want to organize these widgets so that the information about vendors is at the top of the report and the information about our customer attendance is at the bottom of the report, because I am thinking about the presentation that I'm going to give to my stakeholders and which information they're going to read first on the page. So I am going to, let's see, I'm going to move this widget first. So in order to do that, I go to this arrow icon, I click and hold it with my mouse, and I drag it upwards and to the left where I want it to be. I release my mouse, and now that widget is in place. Now I'm going to drag this widget about the percentage of farmers up and to the left, so it's the next widget displayed. And then I'm going to drag this widget up, and now this report looks exactly how I want it to. I have already made sure that the header, intro, and footer text is how I want it. I am checking the data on my widgets to make sure that it looks correct. There is nothing surprising about this information to me. And now I'm ready to download my report as a PDF. To download my widget report as a PDF, I am going to go up to this blue download button. I'm going to click it once, and I'm going to see that my computer is downloading that as a PNG image. I'm going to click on that icon, and my computer is going to automatically open this report. So now I can see when I print this page, this is all the information that's going to be displayed. I see I'm going to check it to make sure that it looks accurate. And this is exactly how I want it to look. So now I'm going to go and print it. Now that I have downloaded the report as a PDF, I am able to save it to my computer. I'm able to print off copies. And now this particular widget report is saved permanently in my file. Now, if I wanted to go back to the same season in 2017 and generate a different summary report for a different audience, I'm able to do that, and I still have this version saved as a PDF on my computer to refer back to later. That concludes this video on how to generate a summary report for a market. Thanks for watching.